Well, once again we're on the Covenanter Trail as it's known. It's a series of monuments, churches, various things related to the Covenanters, religious group in Scotland in the 17th century. What we're trying to do is visit a little monument which is called the Trumpeter's Well at Calder Mill, just outside Straven. I'll show you, I'll turn it around so I can see the screen. Yeah, there we go. That's it, Covenanters Trail, Trumpeter's Well. Hopefully you can see it. The sun is right behind it, unfortunately. Does it have two sides to it? Yes, it does. It's better. There you go, Trumpeter's Well, Calder Mill. And that's it there. I think we're expected to climb across a bit of a still here to get to it. Something like that. Or maybe go through the gate to get to it, to visit the thing. Okay, let's go through the gate if it's easy, or we climb across if it's not. There we go. And here it is. I can tell you a bit about the story. The further up the field I am, away from the road, which is very noisy when those cars come past. They're coming past about 70 miles an hour, I think, there. So this is a monument to what I've called the Sad Trumpeter. It's a lovely wee monument. It reminds me of a tower in Tallinn in Estonia, except on a much, much smaller scale. Yeah, not a lot to it. Is there anything inside? Probably not. Just a door. It used to be a well once upon a time. It's locked. Yeah, it's locked. No window to see in, no. Yeah, well, we're not far away. We're about 2 miles away from a famous battle site, which is just over there, where those trees are. In there was the Battle of Drumclog, which took place on the 1st of June 1679 between a religious group called the Covenanters and the King's troops, the Dragoons. The king at the time was Charles II of England and Scotland. I think he was King of Ireland as well at that time. And there was a famous battle, and the Covenanters managed to beat the King's troops. The Covenanter numbers were about 250. They were holding a religious meeting, but they were all tooled up with guns and pitchforks and various weapons. I mean, mainly farmers, so they would have had pitchforks naturally anyway, but they were carrying them with them to this religious service because the King's troops were always on the lookout for Covenanters practicing their branch of the Protestant religion the way they wanted to. However, you can read about that on my other videos. You get more information there. But just now, I'll tell you that the battle took place over there. Graham of Claverhouse was leading the King's troops, the Dragoons. They were routed by the Covenanters, so they were making a run for it. But Claverhouse himself, he was mounted on his horse, and one of the Covenanters had a go at him with a pitchfork, managed to stab the horse rather than the guy himself. But he managed to force his horse on for a bit, and then he came across one of his own troops, a trumpeter, who I believe was a 14-year-old boy, you know, hardly fit for the army these days, not fit for the army these days. And He took the horse from the Trumpeter, left the poor Trumpeter without any transport. The Trumpeter later got caught by some of the Covenanter troops coming over this way, and they caught him and they killed the poor lad. How they killed him, I do not know. I don't want to think about it, but they killed the poor lad and they threw his body down a well, which was here. It wasn't this at the time, obviously. This was built much later on to commemorate the poor lad's death. Later, his body was retrieved from the well, apparently, and he was buried somewhere decent. But yeah, so this is a Trumpeter's Well, that's what it's called. And a poor young lad didn't deserve what he got. Probably didn't know really what was going on. He liked to blow his trumpet and ride his horse, I dare say. But poor chap didn't make it home. Anyway, if you want to see more of these kind of Covenanter tales, have a look at my channel and you'll find other interesting ones. I've covered the Battle of Bothwell Bridge, which is about 10 miles, 12 miles that way from here. I've been up Loudon Hill. There's Loudon Hill, which is kind of, again, behind me. You may see it on the video relating to the Battle of Drumclog, which is another video I'm doing. I did that today. I went round, flew the drone around today. I'm not going to fly the drone around this because it's really not worthwhile. But thanks for looking in. If you're interested in history, Scottish history, please have a look at my other videos relating to that. Most of my videos are hiking, but I've got a number of them which are related to the Covenanters because I've taken a recent interest in them, having known nothing about them before, but I'm now taking an interest in the history. So have a look at that and you'll see a interesting video, I think it's interesting, on Charleroi and the Dukes of Hamilton, which is another good one. You'll learn a bit of history in there as well, about the kings and queens at the time. Anyway, that's about it. Thanks for looking in on this one and for leaving me 2 likes. Woohoo! I got 2 likes on this one, which is not bad. I'll let you accompany me on the way back to the car. It's a bit busy. This road is shocking. So that's it. So goodbye to the Trumpeters Monument, Trumpeter's Well. The sign is up here. I'll let you see the sign as we go. Yeah, it's in a farmer's field. Now there's information online about it if you want to look up Trumpeter's Well, Covenanters. I'm sure you'll find it. Oh goodness. You take your life in your hands going across this road. I tell you, it's really, really busy. You treat it like a racetrack. I'll just stay on this side for the time being. I hope the sound is okay. I've got a Bluetooth mic on. And if I didn't mention it, yeah, you're in Scotland just now. Right, can I get across? Okay, both ways, fine, here we go. It's a lovely bit of countryside though, around here. Really is pleasant. Oh, people chatting on here and I'm not noticing, sorry about that. We've got Austin, hello mate, and hello back mate. Arthur Gabriel, oi. Austin Hendrick, Himmeldas 56, hi. Yeah, thanks all for dropping by, it's very kind of you. Please leave me a like. More importantly, have a look at my channel and see if there's anything there that you like. There's hiking, there's drone flying abroad in the Alps, there's history in this country, a whole lot of things. So if you like what I do And the only way to find out if you like what I do is to have a look at my channel. And if you like it, then please do subscribe. That would be much appreciated. I'll see how far I can go in getting more subscribers. I find that live streams are quite good. People take an interest in being in the outdoors. You never know what's going to happen in a live stream. You also never know what people are going to say. It's a risk you take, isn't it, in this kind of situation where it's live. But generally people are very nice, I find. Not a problem. Right, I'm going to just get rid of stuff back into the car. Whew. I'll be glad to be away from the road, or away from being outside on the road. It's far too fast and furious, I find. Oh, it's better without the hat. Oh, I don't need the necky anymore. Get rid of the fleece. And that's about it. Thanks very much for watching and for leaving me likes. Always much appreciated to get likes. Nice to know that people are there. Also nice to know where they're looking in from. That's always appreciated. So if you haven't told me where you're looking in from, you can maybe do that on the comments afterwards, because I'm going to pack this in just now. I just remembered I've forgotten to video properly. So I need to go back over this road again and video it properly for the YouTube I'll be producing from it. So there you go. Thanks very much again. Bye everybody.